Hi, this is Jay Otlewski, and in this video I'd like to talk to you briefly regarding agency relationships here in Arizona. And for the most part throughout the country now, we're all pretty much the same. So years ago when I bought and sold real estate, when I first got in the business, we had nothing but seller representation, meaning that no matter who I had in my car showing them homes as a buyer, I represented the seller. So now put yourself in that position. I'm a real estate agent. My brother or my mother calls and says, hey, I want to buy a house and I want you to get me a good deal. Well, legally I was bound to work for the seller to get the seller the best deal I could get. So a few years into my working in real estate, they changed this to allow for buyer agency, which makes so much sense because if I'm in the car with you, I'm building a relationship with you, I know your wants, your needs, I should be representing you. So that's what we have now. We have three types of agency relationship. One is buyer-broker. That's where I would represent you. Everything I do is for your benefit. I'm supposed to get you the best price I can. Information that you give me goes nowhere. Legally, I am not allowed to tell other people, hey, they offered $5 less, but they're willing to pay full price. Now, that doesn't go anywhere. Second agency would be seller. So let's say you're out here in Phoenix area and you're thinking, what, I'm just going to drive around and go to the listings and I'll talk to the agents at the open houses. They represent the seller. So now you walk in, hey, I really like the house. This is really nice. I think I really want to buy this house. You already played your hand. Now they know you really want to buy this house. Anything you say, anything you do, as they say in law, will be held against you. So be careful when you go into open houses. Be careful what you say to agents that do not represent you. Then the final type of agency would be what we used to call dual agent. Here in Arizona, they call it limited representation agency. It's easier to say than dual agent, I guess. That's where we would represent both parties. So now, how does that happen? That would be if it's my listing, my wife's listing. If it's a RE/MAX Professionals listing, we would represent both parties. Now, the only way to represent both parties is to be fair and impartial to everybody. I still do my job the way you want me to do my job for you. What you tell me does not go to the seller, and what goes from the seller does not go to you. I explain this up front when I'm with you so that you know going into it the rules of the game. So those are the three types of agencies, and I like to get that out front so that people understand. I represent you as a buyer. There's no cost to you. The seller's listing agent always pays the commission. There are some agents, I guess I should stop that. There are some agents that will force you to sign a buyer-broker agreement, meaning that you are now bound to them for X number of months. And if you don't get them 3% or whatever the number is they put in there, you would pay the difference. Personally, myself and my team, we don't believe in that. We believe in representing our buyers. I mean, if they pay me 2.5% instead of 3%, I'm not coming after you for that. That's not your problem. We're trying to find you the right house at the best price, and that's what our team will do for you. So if there's any questions at all about agency, give us a call. I mean, call the agent you're working with on our team, or give me a call. My number is 623-271-4234. Always willing to talk to you. So I hope this is helpful and clarifies a few things, and I look forward to helping you find your next house here in Phoenix.